Hi, it's Kevin Obyte here, and today another post on the Obyte witness system, which I have to admit I'm really struggling with. And it concerns me because it makes me think that perhaps I am so indoctrinated with the classic blockchain way of doing stuff, with a consensus algorithm that is maintained either by proof of work, i.e. through the burning of energy, or by proof of stake, i.e. by effectively charging rent on maintaining the system, that I'm unable to shift out of that paradigm into the one that Obyte is using. Now, when I go and look at Obyte, it does seem to be functioning. You know, the network is there, you can submit transactions, all the transaction fees are clear, so spam protection is there in that you pay per byte and transactions take up a certain amount of bytes on the network, and so you can calculate how much a given transaction is going to cost you. And there are these 12 witnesses who act not as miners or gatekeepers to the transactions. The transactions just get sent onto the network and people add them to their graphs, and then the witnesses mark down when they saw the transaction in order to order them in time and timestamp them, and therefore prevent double spend. And I think because I come from a traditional blockchain background, there's a gut feeling that I have that it shouldn't really work. And I've been trying to think of scenarios in which it could be subverted. One is collusion amongst all the witnesses, but really they are just timestamping these transactions. They don't really care what the transactions are about. So I used the analogy of a newspaper and publishing hashes, and that they're acting like newspapers who are just publishing daily, or in the witness's case by the second, and your hashes are being kind of recorded by them with their timestamp. So it seems to me that, yeah, collusion between all the witnesses possibly could do something, but I haven't yet been able to work out how they could collude in order to subvert the system. They could censor if they all agreed not to timestamp a particular transaction, so that could be a problem, but again, you need to find the motivation for them to do it. And then finally, there's the rather far-fetched scenario where all the witnesses are kidnapped and extorted to reveal their private keys, so that one sort of Dr. Evil could then take over the network and start playing around, I don't know, possibly timestamping two different transactions at the same time. Or but again, you can't even really go back and rewrite history because other people have seen these transactions arrive. So how you would partition the network and make one half think one thing and the other half think the other thing seems to be rather complicated. So it's sort of frustrating, and I'm probably going to be going on about this on and off for the next week or two because I'm having to dig into it and sort of question a few of my assumptions. So hopefully you'll follow me on that journey. I hope you found this introduction interesting, and see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.